Hello, it's been a few days since I've touched the piano, and it's time for a post-recital analysis. I last played on, I think I played on Thursday, and it's already Monday, and I've taken a break from the piano. So here's what I recall from my preparation and my last solo recital. That much of it went very well. I think what I appreciated the most was that there was a sense of continuity, even when I had momentary uncertainties. Those uncertainties didn't carry through into the overall sense of how I projected the music. What was retrospectively amusing was the fact that I could have predicted the places where I felt an unease. For example, in my beautiful little Brahms Intermezzo, Opus 116, number 4, there's a place where I had noticed that my left-hand arpeggiation didn't go up to an A. It was used to turning back. And at the very spot where I had recently sort of revised my attitude and my solution, I froze, and the arpeggiation turned back on itself with negative results. So it didn't dramatically mar the performance, but it was just one of those irritating things that I think about in terms of plateaus, that you reach a certain comfort level and satisfaction in what you're doing, and it plateaus and it sits there, and it allows you to trust that that's the way, that's what the norm is. If the norm keeps changing, there is no real norm. In other words, if you discover something that fixes an issue, the risk is very strong that the negative version, or the version that was unfixed, will show up in performance, or that the pressure of performance will make it difficult for you to have enough calm and ease and clarity of thought to be able to make the right choice at the right time. So that happened there. There was another instance in the Scherzo of the Brahms Opus 1 Sonata, which is a truly ridiculous series of octaves with the sixth filled in that jump all over the place, where by the third one I was finding it difficult to retain accuracy and continuity, so I just jumped ahead to the bottom of the hill, as it were, and kept on going. And that happened both on the original and on the da capo version of that. So, but all in all, they didn't mar the overall involvement in the music. It's just the sort of thing where when you just play a program once, you regret not having the opportunity to play it many times. I did have the opportunity to do an open run-through. That's a good thing. I should do more of those. Probably in thinking ideally that you want to have a sense of performance worthiness way in advance of the first important performance that you have. So we don't always have that luxury. And quite frankly, during this semester, when I've been thinking about playing and analyzing my playing as I've gone, it's been crammed with a lot of demands, musical demands. I've learned a fair amount of chamber repertoire, for example, that interfered with, and this solo recital that interfered with learning new repertoire, such as the Prokofiev Six, which was certainly on my plan. So I'm going to get back to that today. But I think the process will be rather similar, the difference being with a brand new solo piece that I will be applying things for the first time, that there won't be, and I will be applying them specifically for results coming from me. In other words, I'm not practicing chamber music for which 1/3 or 2/3 of the result comes from other people, or half, but rather all of it's going to come from me. So the result is I'm going to have to take responsibility for all aspects of it: the voicing, the balance, the attitudes, the interpretation. I look forward to that. So when I come back, I will start practicing the Prokofiev Sixth Sonata, and maybe ultimately this summer I will turn to other repertoire. I haven't yet decided what that will be, but I'm certainly feeling enthusiastic about continuing the process beyond this sabbatical project, because I think the degree of self-awareness, of analysis, of mindfulness about the process has been very, very good for me. And even though I don't think I'll be able to talk as much or as often when I'm practicing to deadlines, that doing some of this will be of great benefit to me, because it's shown to have been of benefit to me already. So I'll see you soon. Thanks for listening, and back soon with Prokofiev 6.